don't have to raise your hand, but I will. So I struggle with ADHD, depression, and just a little bit of anxiety. So I understand the pain and frustration that comes from trying to work with a system that wasn't really designed for you. I understand the overwhelming feelings of burnout when they start to accumulate. And I understand that shame that comes when you fall through the cracks. And unfortunately, I know that I'm not alone in this. According to some recent data from the Angus Reid Institute, we know that 1 in 3 Canadians are struggling with mental health right now. So that includes people in this room. And what's more, this is starting to sneak its way into the workplace. So we know that pre-pandemic, the cost of lost productivity due to mental health within the workplace was on average $3,800 per employee per year for a Canadian company. That's huge. And since the pandemic, we know that it's gotten even worse. Now with the Great Resignation, when people are starting to feel burnt out, they're just leaving their jobs, and in many cases not coming back, exacerbating this issue for employers. So at Bit Cortex, we want to try to find ways to support companies with their workplace wellness before it gets to this point of burnout. So to do that, we have 3 different components to our solution. The first one is gamified cognitive tests. These are more fun and engaging than traditional engagement surveys, and they also have less bias as an indicator for burnout. And then based on some proprietary algorithms that we developed based on my own personal research, we can provide customized wellness tips for individuals to support them. And we treat all the data that comes into our app as protected health information, so we can build up the trust that we need with our customers. And we combine all these things into a corporate burnout risk assessment service, where we can have companies have their team members use our app for a week at a time on a daily basis, collect this data, and then we can provide high-level aggregate reports to leaders in order to give them not only the overall burnout risk assessment, but also recommendations for how they can mitigate this moving forward. And then we can come back in on a monthly or a quarterly basis and monitor this progress as a proactive mental wellness initiative. Right now, our initial target market is large consulting firms, not unlike KPMG, because they have a lot of really high-quality professionals that are very driven, but they might be somewhat reluctant to acknowledge that they're experiencing burnout, but they still need the support and the resources. So we want to partner with HR professionals and benefits providers in order to give them access to the support and resources that they need before they're at high risk for burnout. So overall, this is an $80 billion market opportunity in North America, and specifically we'd be providing health risk assessments as well as benefits optimization services. And within Alberta, this is a $250 million opportunity right in our own backyard. To give you a sense of our journey so far, we've been able to raise over $100,000 in non-dilutive funding in order to build our technology. We've gotten to a couple initial customers, and we've been able to get over 200 people onto our app to try it out. Right now, we're working with a W21C and a benefits provider in order to test our burnout risk assessment solution in more real-world circumstances, working towards the early proposals for a pilot with KPMG. And then from there, we'll continue iterating our technology until we have a fully automated burnout management SaaS solution. So all of our competitors do use surveys in some capacity, but what really separates us apart is that we have personalized content available within our app that is specifically through the lens of neurodiversity to be inclusive to people that are otherwise struggling with mental health. We try to gamify the process to make it fun, exciting, and destigmatize mental health, and we have cutting-edge analytics in order to provide the best data solutions for our customers. So while this idea was my own, I definitely could not execute it by myself. So I'm eternally grateful for Shannon for being able to take my crazy science ideas and turn them into a business proposal, to Aras for taking these plans and transforming it into technology, and then for Anu for helping us share this story with the community. We've been really grateful to be able to work with a number of different partners within the community and the ecosystem more to build up our success. And right now I want to turn back. If you're one of those people that almost lost your job due to burnout, please scan this QR code, check out our app, and see what potentially we can do for you.